All right. Sorry. If you were just live with me, my bad. I accidentally hung up on you guys there. But I'm back. I'm back. I stepped down because I had to. Now I'm back. Has anyone ever seen that? Has anyone ever seen that video? Um, okay. I'm back, guys. Hello, Amy. Hello, Freddie. Oh, Amy was first today. Martha, hello. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened, but Ashley just called me, uh, uh, tasked me something, and then I came back, and then it was gone. Well, it wasn't gone. I pressed go live again or whatever the prompt is, and then it just kind of froze there, and I was like, what? And then it said end live or something. But whatever, easy enough to start a new one. How's everybody doing today on this? I want to say Tuesday. Pretty sure it's Tuesday today. We got Renee here. She says, how dare you hang up on us? Yeah, my bad. We got Zenobia here. We have Bead Crazy. We have Glow. We have Martha, Freddie, Amy, Cindy, uh, and all that. Amy says she's well enough. Well, that's better than being not well enough, I guess. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Not to the same degree, I don't think, but I get it. Guys, I'm having an art show on Saturday 4 to 8 at Sterling Gallery in West Hampton Mall. Last year I had a show with them uh a little later in the month, but I'm going to be doing a show probably, maybe, I don't know. The plan is to do a show every April because it's my birthday month. Uh um and so this was the weekend we could do it, and this is what we're doing it. But we're doing it at a different location. We're doing it at the West Hampton Mall location rather than the Londonderry Mall location. The Londonderry Mall location is a big gallery, and that's why I did it there last year, because of my ideas. This year, the gallery is a little bit smaller, but they got another new location, uh, which I should probably make a YouTube video for them for their new location. Maybe if I film some stuff for this show, maybe I'll put together a little video for their channel. Which, by the way, if you don't follow Sterling Gallery's channel, it's it's like my channel, but it's for them, so it benefits me. Just so you know. Um, uh, so yeah, should go subscribe over to Sterling Gallery, uh, Canada, or is it just Sterling Gallery? I can't remember what I called that channel. But anyway, I haven't uploaded anything there in a while because there hasn't been much going on in a while. I did a short when they did the Napoleone show. Um, but yeah. Thank you, Renee, for sharing the flyer. Yeah, so I will actually be sharing on my Instagram, and I may as well do it on on a community post here on YouTube for those of you who want to make it out. I know some of you were going to be coming from far away, some of you from Delaware, but you had to go ahead and crush your finger off, and now you have to have surgery on that day. Understandable that you have to miss it, and I don't mind at all, but I just find that kind of hilarious. Not hilarious in a way that I'm happy that happened to you, but that's just like, what the heck? So, yeah, that's kind of nuts, eh? So that show is going to be at West Hampton Mall, location of Sterling Gallery, from 4 to 8. And basically, I'm going to have a whole bunch of paintings there, some new paintings, some probably 3 or 4 sculptures. Can't remember exactly what I have because I didn't make a lot. If you guys follow my Instagram, you might have seen my sardine sculpture. I actually made that for the Patreon audience. So if your name is, hey Martha, are you here? Yeah, Martha. What was that lady's name who won? Pro Marit something. If you remember, can you put it in the comments here? So if you are on my Patreon in tier 3 or up, that's a $20 tier or higher, and your name is Pro Mary something, on Patreon, you won the sculpture that we made yesterday. We actually made it all yesterday. It took like 7 hours. I don't know how long it took, but we ended the live at like 7, and then my brother went live. Some of that was also giving it away. We do it in a, at least I think it's kind of fun way. But yeah, when you're moving your hands, I thought your fingernails were painted, but I now see it as your fingers. Oh yeah, that's from a painting I was working on for my show actually. It's drying right now in my shop. Took about five. Okay, it took 5 hours. Okay, so 5 hours to do that sculpture. I think it's a brilliantly funny sculpture. I don't know. I wanted to do that for a while, and then we finally did it. And like, I didn't know how I was gonna do it. We kind of just did it off the cuff. So if you're a part of my Patreon and you want to watch that live, that is over on the Patreon feed if you want to check that out. Bluebird is saying, so many malls have died over the years. How is the health of the famous West Hampton Mall? Honestly, it's not very busy, but it seems to be fine. I think it will always be fine because of all the extra entertainment amenities it has, plus the hotel it has and the several restaurants it has. It is not as cool as when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I thought it was the coolest place. Okay, they had flamingos, they had dolphins. That's kind of cruel, but at the time I didn't understand that. So I get why they got rid of those two things. They had giant fish tanks. They had sharks. They had submarines. They had bungee jumping. They had a giant roller coaster, which they just got rid of a couple years ago. They had a wave, um, like a wave pool, which they still actually have. They had a Bourbon Street look-alike hallway called Bourbon Street. They still have Bourbon Street, but now it just looks like, I don't know, a dentist office. It looks kind of boring. It actually looks like it looks like this, right? It looks not like that. It looks more like that. It looks stupid. It doesn't look good at all. The old Bourbon Street, they had like this big giant jester statue guy. It had like a, I don't know what you would call it, but like a big head. It's not a chandelier because it didn't have lights, but it was like this giant head, this four-faced head that hung, and it had like street lamps, and it had facades on all the restaurants so they looked like buildings. It was awesome. There is another part of the mall that does look like buildings as well, but whatever. They had like mini golf. They still have mini golf, like a golf course. All these cool things that they used to have that were like for like for people who go to the mall to hang out rather than just shop. Obviously, their goal is to have people shop, right? Because they don't want to make money. But they had, all these other cool things that you could do. And they still do have some cool things, but it's not, I mean, I'm grown up now, so it is a different experience anyway, but, it's just, I kind of miss it. All right, did Martha find the name? Pro Memoria won the sardines. Okay, Pro Memoria. If you watch this video, we're only 9 minutes in, so hopefully you see this because you weren't there last night when we gave it away. But yeah, no matter where you live in the world, I will ship it out to you for free as a thank you for being part of my Patreon audience in tier, I think it's the banana bread tier. I can't remember what are the names, but tier 3 and up, whichever one you are. Thank you very much. Yeah. Wish I lived, probably is what you mean to say there, Renda. Closer to see your art in person. I wish you did too, but since you don't, I guess we'll miss you, but that's okay. Ours is surviving. We're losing our mates. Oh, we lost our Hudson's Bay company is now went bankrupt for the final time, which it's kind of cool because of the history. Like, it's the oldest store in Canada, technically. But also the Hudson's Bay company were awful when they were first incepted to the the folks that inhabited the land before them. I mean, they were good and bad, I guess, depending on how you look at history, but in the grand scheme of things, whatever. But I mean, it's still kind of interesting. So, for those of you who haven't heard of the Hudson's Bay Company, which would probably be very few of you because it's just one of those companies. They started off being in the fur trade, and what I think is so fun is that let's pretend that they're still open. They still, on their list of employment, whatever you call it, they still have fur trader as one of the things that you could be hired for, which I think is awesome. I don't know if they still do it like that because like fur trade nowadays is it's all but obsolete because of, people are more into the what you would call cruelty free and all that stuff, but it's still one of the things. Thank you, Renee, for sharing the links. My father-in-law lives at the mall now. What? Did you spread his ashes there or something? What does that mean? He lives at the mall? Where I'm moving this summer, the mall has a huge ropes course, go-karts, trampoline park, small zoo, kids museum, and more. No water park or skating rink, though. Oh, yeah, we have a skating rink at that one, yeah. We don't have a rope course anymore, but I think they used to in the Galaxy Land. Or maybe they still do, but I think it's just for kids. They do have go-karts, though. No trampoline park. And the zoo is gone now, too. You're moving to Syracuse? I thought you were moving to Edmonton. At our women's tea, a lady was wearing her mink stole? What's a stole? Is that like a scarf thing? I'm happy to see nostalgia fashioning. Oh, he is always at the mall. My daughter thinks he lives there because of it. Is he like a mall walker? He's into the exercising indoors amongst people. I can get that. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm just hanging out here with you guys because I'm waiting for my second appointment, which starts at 5:30. It's 4:55 now. I'm going to be going. Let me plug you guys in so you don't die on me. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. So I thought I would hang out like we did the other day. Let you guys know what is coming up. That show that I'm having next is going to be the only show of the year. I think I'm only going to do one art show. Last year I was going to do two, but then we got canceled out because of the freaking... I don't know if I'm allowed to say exactly, but I guess I'll say it anyway. I just don't want to throw anyone under the bus or get anyone in trouble who doesn't deserve to be in trouble. So I'm going to say this is just my opinion. I know how I can say it. The landlords of the gallery did not allow them to have a show while also moving their gallery at the same time because they needed to do something about their inspection, and they couldn't have their I don't know what you'd call it, normal display if they had just mostly my art up, because then their inspection would note that it's a lot of my art. I don't even know why it mattered exactly, but for some reason it did. And so anyway, that's why we didn't do the Halloween show. In the future, I do hope to do at least two shows a year here at home, but I would love to actually do shows all over the place. So I'm working on getting into a few other galleries here shortly. So we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'll come close to wherever you guys live if that's even something that you're interested in. We were in the ER first thing this morning with 104.8 fever. He has a flu A and strep, but he's on the mend. Oh, your son. Dang. It would be if people think we agree with his statements while he says them. He also wants to get coffee and a pretzel. Dude, pretzels are great. Wetzel's pretzels? Love them. Josh, did you start any new paintings based on the suggestions you asked for from the comment section? I did not actually, but I did mean to. I definitely meant to. But then I had oh, I don't have it here. I showed my Patreon audience. You know what? I'm going to keep it a surprise, but I will give you the lowdown. Someone gave me something. I don't know how valuable it is, but it definitely would, to me as someone who's like a layman in that trade, it seems valuable. But I needed something for a renovation in my house. And I went to the gallery. I had a meeting at the gallery to do a, whatever you call it, like a plan, I guess, of the show a couple weeks ago. And um, happened to be that someone came in and bought one of my prints, and he wanted me to just embellish it a little bit, so I did. And I just asked him where he was from because he had an accent, and he's just from Eastern Canada, but uh, he works up north in the Northwest Territories. And we asked him what he did there. He told us, and then I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm actually looking for such and such a thing that you happen to be in the trade of." I'll tell you guys about this on when I do the video of it. But anyways, he gave me this item and for free, just for no reason. And I was like, and he had already requested that I do uh, a painting for him to match the print that he already got. He wanted to get another print that matched it so he got my one of my slash paintings, and he wanted to get an Axl Rose. So what I ended up doing is finishing the Axl Rose painting that I didn't finish last year. I just finished it. Actually, today I finished it. Um, and I dropped it off at AirClicks there to get scanned and a print made. Anyways, so I ended up actually working on that painting and a couple others that I had already started as well. So I didn't, all the suggestions, I actually do plan on doing two or three of them. I can't remember exactly what all of them were. I know I wrote some down, but I have not gotten to them yet. But I do plan on getting to a couple of them, but I won't have time before the show. I don't think anyway. I mean, I guess I could if I was really in the groove. Sometimes I'm just like really into the groove and I can actually just, really like accomplish a lot without much trouble, but that doesn't happen all the time. Hello, Guitar Missy. You need to bring some of your stuff to the Sweet Pea Cafe in Empton. She loves your work. I don't even know what that is. But depending, maybe I would. Asheville is a big art city, many galleries here, but it's still rebuilding from the hurricane. Oh, yeah. Damn. There's a Hummer limousine next to me, says Sarah. Let's guess who's inside. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt and a Kim Jong-un impersonator, probably. That's my guess. Cindy's got a head cold. That sucks. Too busy moving out. Yeah, and then I also made a short trip to the island. Took 2 days to go move a couch. But yeah, I probably could have done a good deal of a painting in that time. It actually looks like it's empty. Ah, no one is in there. Or maybe they're just ducking. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me at the moment. Just a couple more days left. Well, a few more days left. And then, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's a little local cafe in Edmonton. She will put up local artists in her space. Oh, and you must have showed her my work or something? Or maybe did you tell me about her before, maybe? Mike and Ike says, Josh, I love geography. So how far north of Edmonton do you live? I live 0 degrees north of Edmonton. I don't know how that helps with your love of geography, but that is the facts. At least I think it's 0 degrees. I don't know exactly. But right now, I don't know how many degrees north. I don't even know if that's the right term. Right now, I'm in St. Albert, which is slightly north of Edmonton. It's slightly north of the north side of Edmonton. Um, how far north of Edmonton do you live? YVW, and it's all sincere. What does that mean? You're very welcome. Ah, that's probably what it means. I showed her your stuff. Just wanted to support you, and she is a friend of mine. Ah, friend. A friend in need of art is a friend indeed. I don't know. If I were to do something like that, I would want to check it out first. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That'd be cool. Maybe. Um, I don't know what else to talk about, but I still have like almost 30 minutes of time to kill. Hold on a second. How far north into Canada have you gone? I've gone to Great Slave Lake, I think is the most north I've been. Not Slave Lake, Great Slave Lake. So I don't know how far north that is, but it's pretty far, I guess. I don't think I went any further than that. I think that's where I turned around. Got tired of running. Uh, Mike, do you know Sarah in real life? Mike does not know them, but they actually are going to get married next year. That's my prediction. Mike and Sarah sitting in a tree. Which, by the way, that not nursery rhyme, what would you call that? Just a rhyme, I guess. Is that even a rhyme? Does it even rhyme? That so and so sitting in a tree. Where did that come from? Because like every kid knows that thing, or at least when I was a kid, that would be a thing that everyone would say. I remember this one girl, Cynthia. She held me down. She had her friends Anne and Katie, I think her name was. There I was in grade 3. They held me down into the snow. And then Cynthia kissed me on the lips, and I was trying with all my might to get out of this. But they were just holding me down, and I couldn't get up. And Jakota, my little brother, he was like pulling them off, trying to save me from the cooties. Anyways, after she kissed me, she kept singing that song to me. I'm like, you're the one who did it. Isn't that a song to make fun of people? You know, to like rib them, you know? You're singing it about us. I think that might have been the first time I ever heard that song. That is a rhyme we used to jump rope to. Is that what it's from? Huh. Might give anything to see that, lol. Dude, I was in grade 3. I was in grade 3. This other girl, Hope, she gave me a face wash, and I told on her because she was a bully to me. And you know, you're not supposed to hit girls, so I never did. And then she like I don't know. I guess let her do something to me because I didn't want to get in trouble for hurting her. I guess I didn't understand like the moral part of it, like the ethical part of it. But even at that age, though, I think, or, but at that age, though, I think you're probably about just as strong as each other. But she gave me a face wash, and I told on her, and she didn't. Nothing happened to her. She didn't get in trouble. And I was like, what the frick is up with this? So I gave her a face wash. I'm like, well, I'm not hitting her. I didn't even give her a face wash. I just pushed her head in the snow. She tells on me, get detention. I was like, what the heck? She did it to me first. And they're like, well, why didn't you tell a grown up? I did! But anyway, grade 3 was eventful with the ladies. I sat beside this girl, Tara. Didn't have a crush on her at all. Could not stop flirting with her for some reason. My mom said that I was too girl crazy, which I was like, oh, that's why. That's why I can't stop flirting with this girl I don't even like. Excuse me. But I never had that. I never had a song for jump rope. Never did jump rope, really. Although, actually, in like grade 4, we did one of our gym classes or whatever was, for some reason, we had the jump rope. And there was this plastic jump rope, like the kind that has like the beads on it, you know? It's like a rope that has like it's like a necklace, if you will, but really big. Like a necklace for like a big troll, but like one of those cheap ones that like you would make your friends in you know, elementary school or something, but giant. It was black and red. And I remember the one girl in our class would sing this song. Oh, what the heck was it? But it wasn't sitting in a tree. It was gosh, I don't remember what the heck it was. I can't remember at all, but if I heard it then I would be like, "Oh yeah, it's that." But I can't remember what it is. Uh Ike is not happy because you're getting married to Sarah. The jig is up. I didn't know it was him until a month ago. He was pretending to be a stranger. LOL. Don't tell Jack. Jack and Ike. They're going to be pissed. We did that to hopscotch. Oh, yeah. That children's rhyme is learned from one child to another as they taunt, tease, and torment children younger than them. I guess so. Hello, Bill. Bill, I'm kind of sort of near you, but not even close, actually. I forgot where you live for a second. No, I'm not near you. Sarah is mad at me now, LOL. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes daddy with the baby carriage. You sung that 65 years ago. I wonder if the kids are still singing that. This old man, he played one. Yeah, that one. But I feel like that was just something that people said when they wanted to like be annoying on the bus, you know? There was this one on my bus, there was this group of kids that would sing Fish and Chips and Vinegar, which I think that's from like a movie or something. Holy cow, was it ever annoying. So annoying. How's the weather? The weather is actually not so bad. It is probably, I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably 0 or something, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty warm. All the snow is melting. We got 15 inches of snow or so, which was kind of insane. But now it's mostly, well, here it seems to be mostly melted. But where I'm at, I'd say it's about half melted. I have a third grader and can confirm they still do. Ah, okay. They're still singing the nonsense. I waiting for my mom? No, I'm just waiting for my own appointment. I got 15 minutes. I think every time I come here, I frustrate the chiropractor. They put me on table 2 today, and I was like, I was just talking to myself. I was like, ah, table 2 sucks. It's so like firm compared to the other one. It's just uncomfortable to lay on. And then the I don't know what she would be called, I guess. The assistant. She's like, "Oh, Josh, are you bothered by table 2?" And I'm like, "No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm just dang it. I shouldn't have said anything. Now it makes it seem like I'm complaining." Which I guess in one sense I was, but like mostly just as a dang it, I wish I was on table 1. So then the chiropractor's like, she's like, "Well, you understand that," and she's not talking to me, she's talking to the assistant. She's like, "You understand that if Josh is taller than some of our other," and I'm not tall, I'm just average, but maybe I'm taller than I guess the other clients or something. She's like, "Josh is taller, so this table is better for him because then we just get jumbled up and get backed up over on table 1." And I'm like, I didn't even ask to be on table 1. I just said, "Ah, dang it. Table 2 sucks," or whatever I said. So, and then last time I was wearing my headphones, which, I mean, sometimes I get comments where people are like, "Man, you're wearing headphones, unsubscribe." For some reason, it bugs people. But it really bugs my chiropractor. But, like, I like listening to stuff, and I don't like the ringing in my ear. So I don't really hear it as often if I'm listening to something. So, so every time I have them on, she's like, "Josh, I don't know if you can hear me when you're wearing those." And then there's some other things that I think I bugged her about, or that bugs her about me. My bad. But, oh well. How is my health? I think it's getting better, honestly. Did you shave for your show? I shaved because I looked too homeless, especially when I was wearing this hoodie. And I'm pretty sure yesterday I wore this hoodie too, which actually some of you guys were watching, right? Like, look at this thing is all shredded up. It's my favorite sweater though. Or not yesterday, but the day before I was wearing it. I was wearing it yesterday too, but the day before I was wearing it. And, oh no, this was yesterday. I went to the rec center, and I'm pretty sure it was a different lady at who takes like, you scan the thing. And I'm pretty sure she thought I stole the scanny thing because she was like, "What's your name?" And then she asked what my email address was and my address, but I didn't put my email address or my address on my account or whatever you call it. I just left it blank. So I said no thanks because I thought she was asking me for it, but I think she's like, this guy looks homeless. So I shaved because I didn't want to look too homeless for these people. Um, a guy is in too small of a parking lot for what he's driving. I might have to back up. I don't know. He's pulling a trailer, and oh my gosh. Oh no, he's good. He's got it. He's got it. He probably won't come. That's close. He's probably not going to come back in here though. I bet. Dude, that guy does not care if he hits something. He's like just going normal speed. Yeah, so that's why I shaved. The roller table? I can't like a roller table. What's a roller table? I don't know what that is. I have the best chiropractor now. The last one was not adjustable to me. Hey! Oh, you're live. I literally just commented on your short vid saying I miss you. your Patreon and YouTube lives because I've never get notification. Only caught this because the thumbnail popped up on the side. Ah, there you go. What the heck is going on here? I'm glad it's helping your headache issues. Is that a question or is that a statement? Yeah, I think it is helping. Too homeless, yeah. Justine just left the book club. You guys know what book she was reading? She's reading 1001 Zany Jokes to Tell Your Friends. And that actually is probably the best book club book you could read. It's like a conveyor. A roller table is a conveyor. I don't know what that is. Wouldn't you just fall off of it? Or what? I don't, what is that for? Or do they like strap you up and instead of falling off, you like just get skidded? Probably pulls off your pants if you don't got them cinched up good. If you got loose pants. Um, excuse me. What the heck is a roller table for? What does it do? Does the chiropractor hurt you sometimes or feels good all it feels good every time? I did have one chiropractor hurt my he's like this one is probably going to feel like it's going too far, but I just want to try it if you're open to it. I was like, sure. And he did this one where like he just really cranked it over and it did feel like I was like, yo, what the hell? And then it kind of just made me feel off. It didn't hurt, it just felt very like when you're just like, let me get this kink out of my back and you're just trying to like do something to like get something to crack and move and stuff. Yeah, I tried to do that all day. Well, actually, like all week. I saw him again two more times, but it just stayed with me for a while. And he's like, "Yeah, okay. Well, I guess that one didn't work." He's like, "I just thought I would try it just in case." Um, but other than that, he was great. And then since going to him, right? Because I've gone to several others. I've been trying to find someone else who's more like him, so it didn't really put me off. But that was in the U.S. and in Canada, there's different regulatory things. I think in the U.S. it's considered like a alternative therapy, whereas here it's considered regular medicine. Although doctors, like regular medical doctors, many of them would disagree with that, including my neurologist. He's like, this is stupid. Don't waste your money on that. He's like, I was like, I was like, that's the same as you though. I'm like, you haven't helped me. So like, although the nerve blockers definitely do help, which he gave me. But I don't know. I don't know. Personally, in my experience, I don't want to feel like this anymore. So I'm just, although feeling like this right now, how I feel right now is actually not that bad. Such a mild headache, such a, I don't know, I probably look pretty normal. I act pretty normal. Most people would have no idea that I have this stupid headache that just won't freaking go away. Um, Whereas when it first started, you could probably tell something was wrong all the time. Um, but yeah, no, it never has hurt me, but that one time it made me feel like kind of like frustrated with the result. Sometimes your muscles get a bit sore from adjusting till inflammation gets better with repeated adjustments. It keeps me moving. Been many years. Yeah, I never feel sore from it. I'll send a picture of a roller table. Okay, send it to my Facebook Messenger so it'll pop up here and I'll be able to see it. Sarah's got to take her daughter into tap dance. All right. Tap away, Sarah's daughter, Sarah Jr. Wait, is there a junior when it comes to daughters? Can you junior a daughter? Do women junior? I don't even know. I don't think. Hey, this is Carla Jr. I've never heard that before. This is Amanda Jr. That sounds dumb for some reason. Is that sexist? Junior. What's the equivalent? This is young Betty. No, that sounds dumber than what I said before. Gloria the second. That sounds stupid. I don't. What the heck? I'm sorry, I don't know jack about you, so they don't know what is wrong. That's crazy. Uh, that's crazy with our medicine advancements. Yeah, I know, right? My last chiropractor closed his practice. He was awesome and helped my headaches. I should find a new one. You should find a new one. You can junior a mint. Hey. Hello, Lewis. Haven't seen you in a minute. It's on his work break. Lewis. He is a... Can't remember what he does for a living, so I'm going to pretend that he works at a medical waste facility and he is in charge of resanitizing the needles. No, they don't do that. I don't know why I thought of medical waste. I guess because I'm in a medical complex here. Like there's like a dentist. There's a, what is that? Sleep clinic, cardio connect, eye doctor, x-ray place, hospital's right behind me, right there. That's the hospital. But then there's also an Asian restaurant right here and a Circle K right there. Yeah, I don't know what he does. My dad had what you're diagnosed with. Glad it's helping. Didn't I diagnose it early enough with him? My diagnosis is, well, I got a couple guesses. Uh, New daily persistent headache and some other thing. Although my new neurologist, or not new neurologist, what would you call him? He was the, what did you call when you're a doctor before you're a doctor? A resident. He said that he doesn't think that that's what it is. He thought it was narcolepsy. So I actually have a sleep clinic thing. Oh, tomorrow, I think, actually. Is it tomorrow or Thursday? And I was like, all right, I don't think I have narcolepsy because I fainted a couple times. And one of those times I broke my face, broke my, whatever this is called, orbital bone. Broke it in 5 places. I was messed up in the jaw for a little bit until it like got back to normal. Um, some people said that's just normal for men when they take a leak, but because that time I happened to be taking a leak, and then when I was done, thank goodness I was done. Otherwise, I would have peed all over the place. That would have been gross. Uh, yeah, but like maybe a second or two after the zip, I was just, I don't know. I smashed into something, broke my orbital. Anyways, he was like, no, that's not normal. He's like, who told you that was normal? I was like, well, I don't know, dude. I always ask the YouTube community because like they've gone through stuff, and I wanted to figure it out. He's like, no, that's not normal. That should never happen to anyone. It's normal for certain ailments or something. He says. Anyway, he's like, you might have, he didn't call it this, but I can't remember what he called it, but something to the tune of type 2 narcolepsy, but it wasn't type 2. Secondary narcolepsy or like something. I can't remember what he called it. And he's like, do you have trouble falling asleep? I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you ever fall asleep randomly? I'm like, no. And he's like, you've never been like just walking and then you just fall asleep. I was like, no. And he's like, okay, well, how often do you pass out? I'm like, sometimes, barely ever. Usually I can feel it happening. And he's like, is it when you're at rest or when you're active? I'm like, random, just whenever. And usually I'll just fight through it and then nothing will happen. And he's like, okay. Yeah, it's the type 2 narcolepsy, maybe. And I was like, all right, maybe. So now I have this sleep specialist to go to. Um, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it'll be that place. Sleep care. That'd be awesome because like I come here twice a week already anyway, so um so grateful that you're doing better and still here. Oh, thank you. You gave us a real scare at the beginning of all this, not to mention when you almost went blind. Dude, the blind thing, what the frick? Dude, like, to be honest with you guys, I don't know if I've told you about the narcolepsy thing. I've just stopped telling you some of the things that have been suggested because I'm like, I'm going to start sounding like I'm a, what is it called? Hypochondriac. I'm like, I can't just be, oh, now I have this ail. Like, what the heck? Like, that can't be, that's weird. It's weird to have so many things wrong with you. But dude, if I didn't have the headache thing, I would be blind right now because I didn't feel it. I didn't see it. I didn't feel it. She was like, you would have just, one day, you would have just had a very painful experience and your vision would have gone away in a matter of minutes or hours, and then you would have just been blind for the rest of your life. And I was like, shut up. And she's like, yep, and you should do this surgery. I was like, surgery? What the hell? And she's like, it's easy. They just laser a hole into your eye, and it'll just help cycle the, I don't know what it's called, the eye juices, and then you'll be fine. Hopefully. But you might have night blindness. But luckily, they did the surgery in both eyes. Feels kind of, or it doesn't feel like anything, but what's like, physically you don't feel nothing, but like it's weird. It just, it zaps you, and you go like, you gotta stay still. But you know, it was kind of a weird experience, and now I'm fine. So thank goodness. Sarah, okay. Oh, TMJ, I don't know what that is. Too much juice. It's only a junior if all three of the names are the same, male or female. Right. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Good luck at the show if we don't see you. Well, thank you, Renee. Secondary narcolepsy? Something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Just want to make sure I got everything here. Okay, I will see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me. Come to my show, Saturday, 4 to 8, Sterling Gallery. All right, goodbye.